Hi, my name is Jen Chen. I'm a pediatric pulmonologist and on faculty here at the School of Medicine at UCI. I work at PERC, also known as the Pediatric Exercise and Genomics Research Center. So my interest is in TeleExercise. I'm supposed to do my workout this morning and I haven't really done it yet, so let me get into that. So a lot of kids nowadays have been not working out. Schools haven't really been giving PE as much because of budget cuts. So my purpose in my research is to try to get kids to exercise more and not play so many video games. So what happened is that I noticed that kids were on TV a lot, they really liked technology, and so I decided to just try to harness that interest and try to get them to work out more. So my project is in cystic fibrosis kids, and cystic fibrosis is basically a genetic disease that has a lot of lung issues, which is what my field is, and also on top of that, they tend not to exercise. They tend to be sitting around more. And what we ended up doing, because kids with CF can't really exercise with each other because of infectious reasons, they can only exercise on their own. I don't know if you've already actually exercised on your own, but it's actually kind of hard. You know, you don't have anyone to drive you, you don't have support. And what we did was we used, here at PERC, we have a telemedicine suite, and we have a webcam, and I work out with the kids a few times a week, and I lead them in exercises. Now, I'm not really all that great on exercising. I'm not, some kind of cool trainer or something, but I do really enjoy seeing the kids. I see them on the TV, and what they do is we do a 30-minute workout. It's moderate to high intensity for them. We have heart rate monitors on them that I can look at their heart rate and see how they respond to the workouts. We do fabulous things like burpees. Everybody loves burpees. We do squats. We do frog jumps. And what else do? We do stretches. So we do a lot of yoga. We incorporate yoga into these workouts to keep their heart rate high and to get them to have a good workout. So what I'm finding is that kids, when there's a TV involved, when there's a webcam involved, and when they are around people their age who all have CF, for instance, they really love to work out. So by the end of this exercise regimen that we were doing, these kids who had no idea who each other was, they ended up signing on about half an hour early just to chat about boys or school or anything, and they stayed for about 20 minutes after, also to just hang out. And that was really different for me. So I think the key to getting kids to work out in this day age is really to understand where they're coming from. We can't really, unfortunately, even though we want to, pull out the technology and say, you can't do that, go play outside. It's just not that feasible anymore. So we really do have to adapt to how kids work out. And in order to encourage them to work out, maybe incorporate a little more technology and understand where they're coming from. So I'm hoping that after this study, we will be publishing soon. We'll be presenting at the American Thoracic Society conference coming up. And I'm hoping that we can take this idea of teleexercise and being able to monitor how kids do in order so that I can know to push them, or when they're being pushed too much, to back off a little bit and expand it to other kids. There's a lot of other kids out there who maybe have chronic diseases, or who are going under rehab, or even your kid who has no disease whatsoever, but they just don't feel comfortable working out with other people. Maybe they're a little self-conscious. Maybe they're worried that they can't keep up with the other kids. Maybe they're hiding a diagnosis of asthma. These are all things that I can really tease out, just hanging out with the kids, in my after work hours, and getting to know them a little bit better while understanding how they're coming from a health perspective. I think as physicians, that's one of the most important things that we can do, as a pediatrician especially, is really understand where the kid is coming from. They're not little adults. They actually have lives. They have ways of thinking, of motivating themselves, how to get through life. Puberty is not that easy to get through. So, my job would be to get this technology and try to push kids to exercise a little more. I'm thinking that maybe kids these days might not listen to doctors as much, and so I'm just going to put a little plug in, because UCA is also known with their pediatric program They have an excellent school of medicine, and they're very advanced in using just telemedicine and technology in their training. And on top of that, the UCI Esports Arena is also there. So this is a very advanced college, advanced university, and its academia is not surpassed at all. So hopefully, if you ever want to come visit us over here at PERC, I'd love to come have you work out in our gym. So thank you so much for listening to me, and have a good day.